More money to keep you safe. It's part of the budget Austin City Council approved today. Good evening. I'm Robert Maxwell, in for Robert Hadlock.
I'm Leslie Rohde. More funding is going to public safety, like adding more police officers. And also the Parks and Recreation Department is getting more money for needed upgrades and maintenance. However, the city made some spending cuts, too.
Right, and KXAN's Angie Bevan is live downtown with a closer look tonight at how your taxes are affected. Angie, good evening to you.
Good evening. Well, for city leaders, property taxes were a focal point over the past 2 days of budget discussions, and what they came up with might surprise you.
Passes on a vote 7-0.
Austin City Council putting the final stamp on the city's budget. Mayor Lee Leffingwell crediting a lot of give and take.
We simply can't meet every need. We have to prioritize because the taxpayers have a need too, and their need is to reduce their tax burden.
The initial budget for 2014 proposed increasing the property tax rate, making it 51.14 cents. That's per every $100 in property value. Tuesday, council members approved a rate of 50.27 cents. That's a hairline decrease from the current rate of 50.29 cents.
Every year that I can recall, we've actually had an increase in the tax rate, so that makes me very proud today that we've not only held the line, but we're actually going to go 0.02 of a penny below the line and have a tax rate reduction.
It's the first time since 2009 tax rates went down, not up. New rates and the entire budget go into effect October 1st. Council's decision to not raise property taxes does take some of the burden off homeowners. However, with home prices still going up across the board, the city says they do expect that taxes will go up on average for most homeowners, but at least without changing the rates, that does help a little bit and keeps it from getting much worse. For now, reporting live in downtown Austin, Angie Bevan, KXAN News.
Okay, Angie, thank you. And as we mentioned, the Parks and Recreation Department wants to add $3.6 million in funding on top of its $68 million budget. With the additional $3.6 million, City Council says it'll go to different areas of the Parks Department. Back in July, we told you our ongoing drought has had a significant impact on the health of trees here in Central Texas. An extra $1 million of the funding approved today will go to forestry. That's on top of the $1.8 million the department already had coming. About $850,000 more will go to aquatics, a 17% hike over the original $5.1 million allocated. And last month we showed you roads at Emmelong Park. Drivers say they've had a tough time navigating them because there are just so many potholes. An additional $869,000 for maintenance and $885,000 for trails puts the total maintenance budget at more than $14 million.
The Parks Department has increased its budget quite a bit in the past couple of years. 2 years ago, the Parks Department had a budget of $52.7 million. Last year, that went up to $55.8. Well, this year, a large increase. The department expects to spend more than $66 million. And with the latest increase, that'll push next year's budget to nearly $72 million, a 36% total increase for the department in just 3 years.